Have you ever wondered how some people get on camera and they look so polished and they sound so professional, so intriguing, and they have such great stories? They're such great storytellers. We'll wonder no more because we've got the genius, the expert behind it all, Ann DeVere. Ann is the executive producer at GVN TV and the creator of the Global Visibility Initiative and the Global Difference Makers show. And part of her genius is the reason that I wanted to work with her. And I'm so excited to be here today to share Ann with everyone here and to share what it is that she's doing with this project, Global Visibility Initiative and the Global Difference Makers show. Ann, welcome.
Wow. Thank you, Lynn. I'm thrilled and honored. Wow, what an introduction. I want to talk to me now. I want to listen. No, actually, I'm thrilled to be here, and I love working with you. And really, most importantly, I love what we're co-creating here because we're doing something really special, and I'm excited about sharing it with everybody. So let's get to it. Yeah.
Absolutely. So, Ann, tell everyone what the excitement that both of us have is all about. What is the Global Visibility Initiative?
Oh my goodness, the Global Visibility Initiative. It's a movement. It's a mission. It's my passion. It's all those things rolled into one. One of the things that I kept hearing over and over again for many, many years, from way back before we were doing access to experts, is that pretty much everybody would come and say, you know, Ann, if they only knew how good I am, if they only knew how much I could help them, if they only knew how good this product is. And I was like, let's tell them. Let's tell them. Let's tell everybody how good you are. And of course, TV is the way to do it. And with web TV, now we have access. We have global access. We can reach the ends of the earth in the little villages and the big cities. So we have access to everybody. So it's like a TV show for every expert. And whether you want to be interviewed on the TV show to share a little tip that you have or a big project you're working on, or you want to have your own show and feature other people and everything in between. That's the Global Visibility Initiative. It's a platform where people can come and tell their story and share their genius and just be seen and heard by the people they're meant to serve. That's the Global Visibility Initiative. And I'm so thrilled we're working on that together.
I am too. And out of it came the Global Difference Makers show and a fundraising opportunity as well. And I know that this was really a divinely inspired project and that your passion is really shining through it all. And I want to say too that that is one of the things that connected us as we were talking about the things that we bring to the world, and our passions just collided and exploded into something that I'm just so grateful to be working on with you, to be co-creating with you. So you've created the Global Visibility Initiative and the Global Difference Makers show and the fundraising opportunity, but what's really the passion behind it all?
Well, honestly, to really tap into the passion, I have to go like way back in 2010, where I literally woke up 3 o'clock in the morning with the vision of the Global Difference Makers. I mean, it's just like I could see it all. It was like one of those things where it was a divine message, put it that way, and everything about it was so big. A global difference maker. Who, me? A global difference maker? Whoa, no, not me. That's too big. That was my initial reaction. But it was one of those things like most of the people I speak with, once we have that special gift, when we tap into it, we're compelled to share it. And one of my gifts is empowering people, and like I said, wanting to share them with everybody. So that's what the Global Difference Makers was. The seed was planted like 10 years ago, and it was just kind of came together in bit by bit and the Global Visibility Initiative is part of it, access to experts, and everything I've done since then has been a part of it. And the vision for it has just been, and I can't wait to see what the end result is, because we're just really starting to make the impact with the global difference makers. And I just want to like share a quote, like you asked, why, what is it, what's going on with it, why is it so important? I'm just going to go full screen here. So Buckminster Fuller, one of the most influential visionaries that we've ever had, he said, you never change things by fighting the existing reality. To change something, build a new model that makes the existing model obsolete. Now that is so powerful. It's like we know what's happening there. Some of us have so many opportunities, others don't have any opportunities. It's just the globe that we're living on, this world that we're living on, it's not equally divided. And there's enough resources for everybody, and there's enough information for everybody, but not everybody gets it. And we know information is power, knowledge is power. And this is why I'm so passionate about the global difference makers, because we get to share our knowledge, we get to support each other and create a new mechanism, for supporting each other. That's, it's the new paradigm that we're building. That's what the global difference makers is.
That's beautiful. I love it. And it truly is the way that we get to support more of what's needed in the world. And I love your passion about the project. It's really been a catalyst in bringing out my own passion in the things that I'm doing with crowdfunding and how we've connected where all of that's concerned. And, the fundraising opportunity that you've brought to this is going to help this project to benefit someone, or maybe more than just someone, some group. How do you see that people's lives will be changed by the work that you're going to be doing?
Well, actually, there's so many ways, because to start off with, if we are bringing global difference makers, these are experts like business owners and organizations, associations, people that we're featuring, bringing their expertise, their know-how, their passion, onto the TV show, the Global Difference Makers TV show, where knowledge is shared. When knowledge is shared, lives change. And that's the bottom line. You want to change your life, educate them. You want to change your life, shift their mind somehow, and it's easily transferable. Knowledge, information, passion is contagious. So this is where the global difference makers, has an impact. We bring in the most brilliant minds, around. And it doesn't have to be well-known people. All of us have this gift that we have to share. So that's where the platform comes in with the show, The Global Difference Makers. But we've actually started taking it to the next level. Now, if we look at this, like the Pareto principle, this is well-known principle. It's been tested and proven in all areas, whether it's production or mindset or anything. We know that 80% of the results come from 20% of the cost, the 20% of the effort. So if we look at that, okay, so who are those people? Where does that come in from? Well, the 20% is us. You and I are the global difference makers, the 20% who have the knowledge, and we're able to change things within our community, within our country, within whatever we decide, wherever we want to be. Now, the thing to keep in mind is that the 20%ers, we're also supporting those 1%. The 1%, these are the giants, that the ones that actually have a lot of power. But the challenge with being so big, like let's say Coca-Cola, whenever they make a change with any kind of policy, it has all these procedures they have to go through. It's a giant of a company. Let's say Google, okay, every time they do something, they prepare for it for years. But us, you and I can make a decision today and hit the button and make it happen immediately. So we're very agile. And we can, when brought together, there are a lot of us. millions and millions of business owners. Any country, I don't want to go into all the global statistics. Let's just say there are a lot more small business owners than there are the 1% companies. So when we work together, when we band together, we have a lot of power and we can move really fast. We're fluid, and we know how to go into these little corners of the globe to make an impact. And that's really, really important. And this is, again, where the global difference makers come in. As groups, we can maneuver wherever we want. We can take on a project, or we can make changes on all levels. I mean, including government changes. But let's not go there. So let's.
You're so right about that. Having spent 30 plus years in the corporate environment, it takes time. We're all about, even as small business owners, systems and processes so that we can make things happen more quickly on our own. And we can definitely do that, as opposed to the larger corporations that have boards and other people, division heads that have to sign off on things. So we are that power. I totally see that. And it's easy to see it. It's easy to feel like you can be a part of that. I love it. I love it.
And that's the thing. I think you just hit on something really important, because so many of us, we feel like we don't have the power to make change. I'm like, yeah, we do. We really do. Maybe by myself, I can't do something, but you and I together, look at what we're doing. We're getting the message out there to people. Let's get organized. Let's share your knowledge. Let's make a difference. So together we can make a huge impact. And I think that part of it is like I'm most passionate about, empowering each other. All of a sudden I feel, oh my God, yes, I can. I do matter. I can do something. And I think that's the most important part about the global difference makers. That really excites me the most, what we can do together. Yeah. Yes.
Yes. And what we can do together includes all of those who are watching us, because everybody in what it is that we're doing has an opportunity to participate. And I love that you're going to share some of that with us now, because we talked about the fact that what you're doing requires some dollars.
Yeah.
And raising funds is a part of what the project is in need of in order to ultimately touch however many lives. I mean, I think you said a lot of lives, and I know the numbers. So how much money do you need to complete a project like this and get the global maker shows in front of people all across the globe that you're talking about?
Yeah, to impact people across the globe, we had to actually kind of chunk it down a little bit to manageable numbers, because, we have billions. It's like, 7.5 billion people on the planet, and that's a lot of people to manage. So we're like, okay, what can we do on our end? How can we chunk it so it works for us? So we came up with the 50-50. And what that is that $50,000 to produce a TV show that showcases at least like 4 different global difference makers in different industries, organizations, companies that have a do-good component. So we need to produce this show so we can share their information. Now, each show can easily impact 50 million lives. I mean, think about it. Facebook alone has 2 billion people. Now, if we create something that's shareable, information that's shareable, they passed a silly cat video for like, how many millions of people? One little silly cat video. So I'm thinking, if we put some really good information here and then really support each other, we can touch 50 million lives. What do you think?
I think we can, and pretty easily when others are joining this with us.
Yeah, absolutely. But to break it down even more, to make it more manageable, if we look at those numbers, one single penny will impact one person, will help one person in some way. So if we're chipping in together to create an impactful video that gets out there, people are sharing with family members and friends and their co-workers. So one penny is going to impact one person's life. That's pretty cool. What an investment, right? And if we look at it, $1 impact 100 lives, and that's just, it's just mind-boggling and very exciting. So yeah, that's, breaking it down makes it easier. So we're excited about producing this TV show. And I think we can raise the money chipping in together. We can do it, definitely.
Well, and do me a favor and take a moment to explain to people what this producing a TV show is all about. I know that before I got the chance to start working with you, somebody said, produce a TV show. And I'm thinking, how? What? Is there a way under like $1 million to produce a TV show? So give us a little bit of insight as to how it is that you're actually doing this.
Yeah, well, actually, producing a TV show nowadays is so much easier than we think. Because of the platforms that are available to us, let's just like Facebook Live or YouTube or whatever, we can all produce videos, right? We can all create a video, press a button, create a video. So producing a video becomes really easy. It's when we're creating content intentionally that makes all the difference. Tools and resources are available. So it doesn't, if you talk about it, you're probably asking, because how do you produce a TV show for $50,000? Yeah, it's possible. Here's why. Traditional television, they charge hundreds of thousands of dollars per episode. But the people we're working with, the global difference makers we're working with, we're already in motion. So teaching them how to create some tools, use some tools to create videos. Like right now, it looks like I'm in a fancy studio, but I'm literally sitting in front of a green screen using about $300 worth of equipment. So that's all part of the training that is available for anybody who wants to support us. So one of the ways people can actually jump in there and get a lot of this knowledge that we're all sharing together, including the knowledge that I'm sharing. And so those of you who are curious about how I'm doing, so you can look fabulous and sound fabulous on Facebook Live to make a bigger impact, yeah, I'll be sharing this with you. But here's the thing. There's so many ways to support this. One of the easiest ways is like, look, we're looking for experts to showcase. We're looking for the global difference makers to feature in the show. And we need you to tell us where they are. By myself, I can't go find the people to feature, but if you're sitting next to this person, he's making a global difference, let us know. Go to the website and nominate this person and let us know what a difference they're making in your life, in the community, what they're doing. Tell us the people that should be, featured. And, we're having all kinds of contests. There are all kinds of awards available for all different things that they're doing. So it doesn't have to be anything really big, but as long as they're making a difference. But here's the part that's important. If they're making a difference in a small community, by participating within the global difference makers, we can take them global. That one thing that they're doing can go global. So all of a sudden, that one special thing in a small community becomes a global effort, becomes something that's going to impact people across the globe. So share with us whoever you think should be noted, okay? Celebrate them and acknowledge them, because the more we acknowledge people doing good, the more they're going to want to do good, the more they're going to want to share what they're doing. So let's encourage each other and support each other and say, yeah, I see you, you matter. Yeah, you can make a difference. And that's what it's about. So nominate people, and you can nominate yourself, Abs. Nominate yourself, because you are the global difference makers. You have to acknowledge first, okay? So acknowledge first, like they say, put the mask on you before, on a plane, put the mask on you before you take care of others. Nominate first, okay? So that's the first way we can do that. The next way is, of course, with, supplying us with donations, rewards are available, and there are all kinds of prizes. Amazing. I mean, educational prizes, all kinds of prizes available from the experts that we're showcasing and all kinds of tools and resources that I'll be sharing. And, one of them is how to look fabulous like this. Another one, how to tell your story. And Lynn, she be sharing and how to have your own crowdfunding mechanism put together so you are able to grow that project that you've been thinking about, or maybe start the project you've been thinking about and you need to get the money for it. Whatever you think, it's if you know how to tell your story so people can understand why you're doing something, they're going to want to support you. And the support comes in all kinds of ways, and rewards come in all kinds of ways. So by you donating whatever the amount may be, and you can see all the different opportunities, everything from very little to a lot, depending on what it is that you want and how you want to participate, how you want to support us, all kinds of opportunities. So jump in, become part of the community. There's all kinds of ways to give support and get support, including donating some of your programs and products for us to be able to make it available for somebody to make a donation. They can get one of your teaching opportunities. So share what you have, share your money, share your knowledge, share your community, whatever you have, we join in. That's what we want. We want all of you, every aspect of you. We want you to come in and stay in a community. We want you to grow with us and go global with us, okay? So those are already the two ways. And then there's another way, we call it co-op marketing. Well, this one is that so many of us as small business owners, we have a bit of a challenge really getting ourselves out there to really promote ourselves, whether we want to be doing like, let's say, Facebook ads, for example, or going on Google or different places to, really promoting ourselves. It can cost a lot of money. But if as a group, we all chip in to create a show, let's say, or to create some kind of an event or something that we want to do together as a group to support the same group of people, all of us chip in, all of us get exposure, all of us grow together. So whether you want to be on a sponsor level, you want to be on the co-op marketing level, there are all opportunities there too. So talk to us about that. Again, wherever you are, whether you just want to learn, whether you want to tell us about other people, or you want to be part of our community and promote with us and grow with us and be featured with us, be in the show, be around the show, sponsor the show, whatever you want to do, there are opportunities. So be sure to actually look for it. There is a place for you. There is a place for you. If you don't see one, get in touch with us. We'll find a place for you, okay?
Absolutely. And I'm so excited for anyone to get involved, to become featured, to become a sponsor, a participant, donate. And, we're also reaching into, and this is something that I'd love for you to just take a moment to talk about, organizations. Can people nominate organizations, associations that are doing good, and give us a little bit on that.
Absolutely. We love organizations. We want to go into organizations and create a whole documentary on the organizations. We'll travel across the globe. We already have nominations for that. So think about it. We go into an organization and we feature all the people that are working together to make a difference, to make things happen wherever they may be. Yes, we want to feature organizations because the more we feature organizations, the more people are going to want to support that organization. The more people want to support that organization, the bigger the impact they will make. The global difference makers. It's not just a single person. We're all part of a whole. So you can start by yourself, creating a community, maybe grow your own organization, or tap into an organization that's near you that you didn't even know it existed, or an organization across the globe that you would like to be a part of but didn't know how you could help. So organizations are a big part of it. Again, the global difference makers, together we make a difference. Together we make a global difference. And this is, again, right, going back to it. Each one of us chips in $1, we actually will go ahead and produce this TV show that's going to impact 50 million people. So, yeah, organizations, we love them.
Yes, we do. And as we're wrapping up our time together, is there anything else that you'd like for the audience to know about the project, how to participate, how to contribute? I see on your screen you've got something I'm sure you want to share. Anything else that you want to put out there?
Now, go to globalvisibilityinitiative.org. That's the important thing. Go there, find the place that's right for you. Support us to get this out there. That's the best thing I can do. I can really share with you. Go join us. Let us know what you're doing, how you're doing it, and where you would need support. And support us. Okay, that's it. This is a we community. So come in and again, nominate people, donate. Use all kinds of free training that's available to share with your community. And of course, if you want to become a bigger part of what we're doing, let us know. That's it. So I'm kind of repeating what I just said. Just want everybody to get, you're watching this, something is, tugging at your heart, you're in the right place because you found a new home. Join us. Join our family. Join our Global Difference Makers family so we can make a global difference together.
Beautiful. Thank you, Anne. I think that was an amazing share. Thank you all for watching. Remember, go to the globalvisibilityinitiative.org to find out more, to make your generous contribution so this project can reach more and do more, make a bigger difference in the lives of millions. We showed you how. Now it's up to you to take the next step. Share using the social share buttons on the page, and watch for more information about the contest and the other things that we're going to be doing. Connect with us on Facebook and be a part of the ongoing work of the difference makers that Anne will be featuring, and you could be one of them. Thanks, everyone. I'm Velan Hawkins with the amazing Anne DeVere, talking about the Global Visibility Initiative and the Global Difference Makers Show. Thanks for joining us.